Hello, I am Armin Tajbakhsh, and this is my violin class, and this is certainly one of my students. I'm recording a video for the requirements of applying for music education for Western University. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Satta.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, thank you. Today I want to explain for you one of the most important techniques for violin, which is vibrato. In many instruments, we have these techniques like the strings group, like violin, cello, contrabass, double bass, etc., or woodwind group like flute, oboe. And many of the instruments like piano uh, cannot do the vibrato. And what is vibrato and how we can reach the proper vibrato? Uh, Vibrato is a decoration of the sound that makes it similar to the vocalist sounds and make the sound musical and beautiful. First of all, I want you only to look at my vibrato and watch it carefully and look at the movement of every parts of my hand. But how we can reach this proper vibrato? There is some exercises that you can find it on internet, I mean YouTube, everywhere. But I want to explain four of the exercises, four important exercises that can lead you to the proper vibrato. First thing that you should uh, know is separating the hand from the instrument. Should divide it with no pressure and no extension.
So I mean that I should divide my index
Yes,
finger.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. And only part that touch the instrument is the finger that you want to play the note and the thumb
Yes.
only.
Okay.
And put the previous fingers up. First of all, you should do this. And then if you uh, record a video and watch it in slow motion, you can see that the hand go back
Yes.
and back to the first place. And the knuckles lay down and then back to the first place, first situation. So you should do it very, very slowly with different fingers on different strings, like this. And then you should increase the pace, I mean the tempo.
Yes. Okay.
And then decrease the tempo one more time, and etc.
Yeah.
Like that. And do it with bowing. Got it?
Yeah.
This is the first exercise that can lead you to the good vibrato. Then I will let you do that. But the second exercise I want to explain for you is sliding, or maybe move all of your hands through the fingerboard with, I mean with thumb, all of the hand.
Yeah.
And then increase the pressure of the finger that want to play the note.
Yes.
So it can be the next exercise. The third exercise that is maybe the most important exercise and can lead you to the best vibrato is knocking the door. I call it knocking the door.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you. First of all, you should do it without the instrument. Imagine an imaginary door and try to knock this door. Mostly you knock the door with this part of your fingers, but in this exercise do it with back of your hand. Then put your thumb at the neck of the violin and do it like that. Then put the finger that you want to play the note and do the knocking one more time. And this can lead you to the best vibrato, I think.
Yes.
There are some conclusions that we can see in the exercises. The first conclusion is when you lay down the knuckles,
Mm-hmm.
the sound go back and then back to the first place.
Yes.
So the most range that it can go down is half tone.
Yes.
But it's not for all vibrato. We have two type of vibration, wide vibration and narrow vibration. If you do it completely and play half tone vibrato, it's wide vibration.
Yes.
Mostly in romantic pieces like concert of Bruch in G minor, you should do this. But in, for example, Baroque era Bach concertos, you should do narrow vibration and maybe without vibration.
Yeah.
And this was a conclusion of that exercise. Another exercise, or maybe conclusion of the first exercise, is knocking the door with the tempo and with the metronome.
Mm-hmm.
You should put it on the metronome. First of all, you should play quarter note.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for example, with the metronome 50 or less than 50, 40, and play quarter notes.
Yes.
I mean, on every beat, you should do one knocking. One, two, three, four. Then you should do with the eighth note.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, two knocking in every beat.
Yeah.
One and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and then triplet.
Mm-hmm.
One and two and three and four and then 16th note. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and so on.
Yeah.
So now I want you to do these exercises one by one. First of all, without metronome. The first exercise was laying the knuckles. I mean, do the vibrato very slowly. You should do this and back to the first place. Yes. Then increase the tempo. I mean the pace. Then back to the slowly doing it. Yes. And do it with bowing. The finger number 2 or 3 is the best finger for vibrato. Do it very slowly. Then we increase the tempo. Then back to the slow. Exactly, that was true. That was completely true, and separation the hand is completely true, and putting off the fingers is completely true. So, do the knocking. I mean, the most important without instrument. Exactly, like that. You should do like that. Then you should put the thumb on the neck of the instrument and do the knocking one more. Exactly. Then put finger number 3. Finger number 3 is the best finger, and do the knocking one more time. And try to maintain and keep your fingers on the exact place. Yes. Okay. Do it with the bow. Exactly. And now put it in the metronome and for it with the same 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. No. Eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Exactly. No triplet. 1 and 2. Exactly. 1 and 2. Exactly. No 16th note. 1 2 3 4 1 2. Exactly.
1 2 3 4.
1. Exactly. That was true. Okay. I want to explain for you some other issues. The first thing that I want you to know is don't expect that do the good vibrato and reach the or achieve the best vibrato after one session or I mean after 1 week. It needs maybe more than 4 weeks, even more than 4 weeks. You should watch the videos maybe on YouTube, internet, everywhere, and look at and watch the classes and master classes that the videos are available on the internet, and focus on it and analyze that and see that how we can the virtuous violinist do the vibrato. And after maybe 4 weeks you can achieve your personal vibrato that is for yourself. But for the next session, next week, I want you, for example, on this lesson, number 1 of the volume 2 of Suzuki method from Handel, do the vibrato or even one knocking on every whole note or half notes. I mean the line notes. You should do it as much as possible, only the separation of the instrument, and do one knocking. Yeah, even as much as possible. Do it one time for this piece with the 80. Do you agree?
Yeah. So I just do it for the whole note, yeah?
Yes, exactly. First I will do it without vibrato. 1, 2. Yes, exact. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Exactly. And now do it with vibrato as much as you can, only with one knocking. One more time. With vibrato. Keep the beat. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Yes, exactly. That is true.
So I have to practice on this part.
Yes, you should do it for the next session. And the last issue I want to explain for you, maybe it's a professional issue. That vibrato is a combination of some movements in the hand. We have 3 main movements. The first movement is from the arm or forearm. The second movement is from the wrist, and the last movement is from the knuckle. If you watch the videos of different violinists, you can achieve that, you can find that. Some of the violinists do it mostly with the arm, and many of the violinists do it with the wrist. I mean, the most important part is the wrist. And in this issue, we have some exercise that you can activate the different parts of your hand, and mostly the wrist. This exercise, in some exercise, is called orange exercise. Is put the wrist to the instrument, or maybe put something like an orange here, and do only with the vibrato with wrist, and this exercise, this movement. I mean, fix the arm without any movement, and only do it with the wrist. This exercise can activate your wrist. Another exercise is put the hand in the 4th position with finger number 2 or maybe number 3, and knock or beat the instrument like this. This exercise can activate your arm, and the first exercise and second exercise can activate your knuckles. Do this one time without the bow. So put the hand, I mean the wrist, and keep the instrument, and do only with wrist as much as you can. This exercise can activate your wrist, exactly. And then put the finger maybe number 2 or 3 on 4th position. Beat the instrument and keep the These exercises can activate your wrist, but you should watch the videos as much as you can, that you can achieve the best vibrato, and I mean the personal vibrato that you can do. Any question?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for letting me record the video. Thank
Yeah.
you.